Face off to the right side of Wade. Gentili in the circle, back on the ice for the Emirates. 54 seconds to go in the power play for Maryland. Off the tie-up, Tremblay kicks it back to Sofakidis. Americans intercept, and Rocky will glide one down. It's Lepak who stops it deep in his own corner and leaves it off for Evan Sofakidis. Has been a really good defenseman and the leading scoring defenseman with 23 points on the year for the Black Bears. Ahead for the leading scorer, Tremblay. Tremblay into the attacking zone, skates it right circle, throws it on in front, turned away by the Emirates. 30 seconds to go in the penalty kill. It's Sofakidis across for Tremblay. Here it comes, fires, and a riser caught the back glass. So Sofakidis again, back up top to the point. Janis across, Tremblay slaps a shot, Fanton. They scramble for the rebound. Zach Krzyzewski will pitchfork it out. Janis stops it at center right, taking it right back in is Tremblay. Tremblay slows up, being watched from Gentili, gets it back to the line. It's Kibru who lowers his shoulder, hacked away by Rocky. Kibru in the slot, across to the near side for Amel. Amel shoots, blocked behind the net. Wrap around out in front towards the near side, bounces at the side of Wade's cage. Rocky will glide one ahead and out to the neutral zone. It's Leighton who takes it back fresh out of the box. Leighton will push one in on the net, and it gets blocked away to the corner. Maryland will have to reset. 11 minutes to go, second period. We're in a tied game. Bruce center at Sam Stitz. Stitz right circle, a riser caught the back glass. It ricochets out towards the left circle. Americans repossess. NAHL will spin it back for Tyler Brocious. Americans need to settle down here a bit. A lead pass for Dewberry. Dewberry into the attacking zone, splits the defense and rubbed off the puck. It's Sofakidis at the end of a long shift. Will push one towards the left corner. And now here come the Black Bears from left to right. It is pitchforked into the attacking zone where El Bashir will give chase to it. Mitch NAHL, who just celebrated his 18th birthday, will tie him up down low. 10 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the second. Slapped around far wing for Perreault. Perreault, goal line extended far side for Nienhuis. Great defensive play by Brocious. Pushed ahead by the Emirates. They gain ground, but it's cut off from Croxill. Americans rescue it, and Dewberry will glide it back for NAHL. Americans in their own defensive zone here. A little bit discombobulated right now as Leighton will slap it in and the Americans can get a full 5-unit change. Definitely much needed. We are halfway through this game. The score is still level. 2 per side. Americans scored to tie the game late in the first, then they took the lead 2-1. Maryland responded. It's been a bit of a seesaw affair. Cole will finish his check in front of Maryland's bench, and it does trickle into Maryland's zone. A lead pass up the right wing for Janis. It rolls off of his stick. Kick line pokes one out to the neutral zone. And now Gabe Cole will race to it. And it is stabbed back in by the Black Bears. Here comes kick line, looks ahead, whips it ahead for Amel. Amel will juggle the puck and just chop one out towards the neutral zone. And regathered by Gabe Cole. It is Randall who gloves it down and stabs it up the right wing for Brownlee. Brownlee will whack at it, but cannot muscle it into the zone. Now on the second attempt, it is Gabe Cole who jostles one in. Black Bears will skate it out of their own end. Here comes Amel through center. Amel towards the far side for Urgo. He angles it off of the window and into the attacking zone. It's Chapman who slaps it near side, and furthering that puck is Gianta. Americans repossess. They ladle one down. It will have enough steam for an ice sink, and it's called. The Americans had full momentum to start this second period, but it slipped away, and now Maryland, with under 9 minutes to go here in the middle frame, has reclaimed a lot of its momentum. Shots in the game listed 20-17 in favor of the Emirates, 8-4 in the middle frame for the Emirates as well. Maryland 1 for 2 on their power play, and that has been the difference. Americans 0 for 3. Face off to the left side of Florian Wade. Off the tie-up, it is kicked back by Rocky. Americans win the draw. Gianta will have to push it forward. It's gloved down from Houston. Maryland still maintains the attacking zone as Rocky will stab one ahead. And now here comes Discipio, who stops and starts, motors, and shoots! And a riser missed just wide. Never really had a chance of going in, but Discipio let it fly anyway. A big hit laid on in the corner. A penalty upcoming. The Black Bears going back to the penalty kill. Americans will get their 4th power play of the game. Well, that was Gianta who was taken out down low. Gianta drew 3 penalties in game number 2 versus the Johnstown Tomahawks last week alone. He draws another penalty for the Americans today, and it's Dimitri Kibru who's escorted into the sin bin. The Americans will go to the man advantage, and it's got to capitalize. Well, Adam Gianta has taken a huge leap in his game. He played fantastic yesterday on a line with Rocky and DeCipio, found a lot of chemistry, and even though Gianta only had a primary assist, I thought it was one of his best games of the season. It's Layton who lets one fly. A riser misses wide to the right. Chantilly pounces on the rebound and nurses it back up top for Procius. Procius fumbles it. Procius retrieves it, though. And able to settle the puck down for the Emirates. Up the right wing now, it's Sandrick who leaves it off for Gentili. Sandrick gets dumped into the boards. He goes over, toppling into the Americans' bench. Slapped around towards the near side. Gentili will battle for it. They dig a ditch, and in the scrum, it's wrestled free. Sandrick, a backhander up to the point. It's Procius near side, lay in. Backdoor feed. Tried to find Sandrick down low. Americans cannot corral it. It's cleared by the Black Bears. Wade right ahead as the Black Bears were going for a change. Over the line, it's DeCipio. DeCipio slows up. Taken away from Janis. Cannot be cleared. Americans' power play still persists. It's a chance for Procius. A shot off the glass. DeCipio tries to stash it home. Instead, it's taken back by Maryland and cleared. Under a minute to go in the Americans' man advantage. An ample amount of chances in this game, but unable to beat Owen LePac on the power play thus far. Jeopardy of falling for 0 for 4. Gianta feeds it to the far wing for Keenan Dewberry, who races in. Dewberry is tugged, slowed up, and down Dewberry will pin it to the wall for the far side corner. Maryland ties him up down low. 38 seconds to go in the Americans' man advantage. Back up top to the line. Zach Krasuski delays. Near side for Gianta, who fires! Saved by LePac! It's still loose, and LePac gets a whistle. Maybe what you would consider a quick whistle, but Owen LePac makes the save anyway. The puck kept out of the net with 30 seconds left on the Americans' power play. A great action in this game. An evenly matched tilt, to say the least. LePac is stopped over 20 shots he has faced. An early jump for the Americans. They'll do a face-off over again. Off the tie-up, Americans win it back, and it's Gianta who attempts to hold the zone, but it does ricochet out towards center. And Zach Krasuski glides it across to the near side for Gianta, who's dumped down. Zach Krasuski looks ahead, feeds it to the far wing for Dewberry, dusts it off over to Zach Krasuski over the line. It's Syke along the left wing, drops a pass off for Gianta. He curls in, feeds it across. It's regathered by Brownlee. 9 seconds to go on the power play. Near side for Gianta. Gianta across, Zach Krasuski looking ahead, lets it fly, misses it just wide to the right. LePac had no idea where that puck was. Power play is over. Americans still with the offensive attack. Dewberry down low for Dyke. Dyke wraps around and feeds it up top to the point. To the near side for Zach Krasuski. Atop yet again. Knight fires! A glove save by LePac. 6:24 to go. Second period. We're still tied at 2 at the Piney Orchard Ice Arena. We'll take a quick break here on NAHL TV. 2-2 your score. We're in for a good one.